to Teddy's Universe, where we get real wild and we put in work. I said.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Teddy Blackman, and I'm doing a video on basically my journey on monetizing my content. This was suggested to me by my bro Joe. What up, Yaga Stoner? If they let me tag you, I think you can tag people on YouTube now and stuff like that. So if they let me tag you, I definitely tag you in it. Hopefully, it'll be a smooth thing. You know, YouTube be kind of faulty with this kind of stuff, but yeah, just he suggested that I make a video on how to get paid off of Facebook, and so I was like, yeah, I can do that. I don't really have like no concrete definition way. I don't think like you watch this video, oh, all I gotta do is this. It worked for me, so I'm gonna share it with you, and maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't, but it's something new to try if you haven't already tried this type of stuff. And then I'm gonna go over each platform as well and give you a rundown on basically what to do, what I did and how the journey's been and stuff like that. So first and foremost, I've been monetized on Facebook since 2021, I want to say, mid to late 2021, I think. On Facebook, I'm not quite sure how you get monetized, but I know it happens like once they started monetizing people's like regular pages. Because if you made a business page, like not the page where you can like send a friend request to, but the page where you can like just like it and then be sharing that stuff. They did have like a qualification list on how to get monetized. I think it was a certain amount of views you had to have and then a certain amount of likes or something like that. But I think all that's been like scrapped and taken away, because now you can monetize like your personal page. You know, like I have two pages. I have a personal page on Facebook and a backup page. You know what I'm saying? One has my real name, and then the other, my backup page has my nickname, and both of those pages are monetized. The qualifications now are actually kind of like quite simple in a sense. If you have a video, if you have a reel that has 1,000 views on it, and I think you have to get a certain amount of views within 90 days. I'm not sure if it's like 10,000. It's something that seems like kind of daunting, but actually turns out to be very doable. And in the situation, I think if you even get close to doing it, it'll put you in the program. It'll monetize your page, and it'll allow you to like make money. Like you'll get stars, you can get tips and stuff like that. And you know, it goes on like so on and so forth. So you just have to stay within the community guidelines, and they start to send you like notifications. You'll get like your little rising star certificates and top content creator certificates and stuff like that. I'd be so excited when I see like my friends and other people I know doing it, because it's like, yo, you know, this stuff isn't easy at all. You know what I'm saying? You really need like almost a perfect storm to just gain momentum, not even to like do anything, but just to gain momentum. You really need like a perfect storm. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like Facebook, they'll start to do things like, oh, you know, you're eligible to receive stars now. And that's like the first leg. And then, you know, you can get tips and stuff like that. People can drop like gifts and stuff like that. And then they'll start to send you like bonus program invites. Now, I've been doing the bonus program invites since about 2021. Because when I first got monetized, it wasn't no stars. It wasn't no gifts and tips and all of that stuff. It was just the bonus programs. And so the bonus program is basically like they give you a max amount of money. Like the ones that they're doing now, the max amount of the money is $30,000. However, you need a bajillion, gajillion, a zillion views to get $30,000. So what you have to do is you have to read your audience, know what your following is, and then just go based off that. Like I know out of $30,000, and I don't like to like normally discuss my numbers and stuff like that because I feel like it leads to people like pocket watching and competing and comparing and all that type of stuff. It gets other people in their feelings when they don't make as much, and then it makes other people be super cocky when they make more and stuff like that. And it just creates like a bunch of negative energy. So I normally try to keep the money out of it. But I know out of $30,000, I know I'll only make a few hundred. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I normally shoot for, what I normally make. You know what I'm saying? And since we're on the subject, I want to say Instagram is the same way, especially since like they only one of them. I think Facebook owns Instagram or something now, or whatever, or vice versa. Whichever one it is, it's pretty much the same way set up like that. You instead of stars, it's called gifts, and you can send tips, and then of course they have the bonus programs on there. Now the Instagram bonus program was a little different. I think you just needed one video with 1,000 views on it, and then it was a certain amount of followers that you had to have. I think something like 300 followers or 500 followers or something, and then you had to have had your Instagram page for at least 90 days. So much, much more doable aspect on Instagram if you wanted to get into like building up your platforms. Depending on what type of content you got. Now on Instagram, they're like spotty with the bonus programs. So to me, it's not really worth it because that's where a lot of my money was coming from on Instagram. But if you also are doing things where you have like a shop where you selling, if you sell clothes, you sell books, you sell shoes or anything, you can set up your shop on Instagram, and that's another way streaming income to make money. You know what I'm saying? So if you're selling anything like that, and you have an Instagram page, set up a shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people close to me all the time, and some people listen, some people don't. When you're like in the business mind and business, and you're trying to get like stuff off the ground and stuff like that, you got to give yourself the best option to like monetize. So if you're selling stuff on one platform and not all your other platforms, you're gonna fail. And I'm not trying to be harsh, I'm not trying to be mean, but you're gonna fail. If you have 5 social media platforms and you're only promoting stuff on one of them, you're gonna fail because it's not going. It's different people on different platforms. If you have a Facebook, Instagram, a TikTok, a Twitter, YouTube, then you should be promoting everything on every platform. You know what I'm saying? You'll grow your chances. What you want to do is you want to give yourself the best chances to like grow. Um, I really recommend TikTok because TikTok pretty much does a lot of the legwork for you. Even though the monetization on TikTok is probably the most daunting out of all the platforms. So on there, I had a monetized page right before I got banned, and I had to start all over. On there, you had to have 10,000 followers. You had to have at least 100,000 views within the last 90 days. You had to have had, it was something else that I'm missing, but it was something like, it was something small that didn't really matter that everybody, I think you get it when you sign up or something like that. This, I don't know why it's on the list, but it's the most daunting one to reach. And then I never got a chance to see what the payout was like because I got banned and I'm nowhere near 10,000 followers on my new page. So basically, you just have to push and push and push on there, basically. And it does a lot of the legwork for you. So when you upload TikToks, they throw it on these servers for you. They're promoting it. They're pushing it themselves. All you have to do is use the right keywords and hashtags, and you're pretty much done on there. So what I do is if you make TikToks on the app TikTok, what I do is I normally take that content and then cipher it to YouTube, and then that's extra content for YouTube. Aside from these longer videos that I do, now I have a few extra shorts that I can upload on YouTube, which will go a long way because YouTube kind of does the same thing. It does like a lot of the legwork for you as long as you set up the legs properly with the hashtags and the keywords. So you really want it to work like a train. Once you get the locomotive going, it pulls one car, and then the one car pulls the second car pulls the third car. Now Instagram kind of got wind of what people was probably doing, and they put a nip in the bud with that. So if you monetize on Instagram and you upload like TikTok videos with the little TikTok name still on it and stuff like that, they won't let you get paid off that video. You know what I'm saying? They stopped that. Once they late 2022, they stopped that. So you can't cipher it all throughout all your platforms, but all the rest of them, you're good to go. Twitter, or X as it's called now, is you have to be monetized on there. It changed completely. Now you need like I want to say you need like maybe 500 followers. You got to get 5 million views within the last 90 days, and you have to be verified. Now the verification everybody makes fun of is, I think it's $8 a month or something like that. And people, you know, they criticize people, oh, you bought the verification and stuff like that. And to me, it's more of an investment, because $8 a month versus what I'm getting back from Twitter, it's worth the investment. It's the same as buying stock. You just putting stock in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you got stock sitting around, you could do this too. If you got like content that you know is good content, or you believe that is good content, take it to Twitter, or X, because you know that's like where stuff is prone to go more viral at anyway. That and TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Facebook is the most probably secluded platform, because it's mostly just people you know, either from school, work, family, or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you'll attack on followers and things of that nature, but it doesn't really like fall in line like it would with the other platforms. But yeah, that's pretty much a rundown on how to get monetized on all the sites. If I could rank them from easiest to hardest, which means the easiest one to get monetized on first versus the hardest, I would say the easiest is X, followed by YouTube, because I think YouTube had like these crazy qualifications. When I got monetized on YouTube, the qualifications was crazy. You needed like 8,000 watch hours or 4,000 watch hours or something like that. You needed like 1,000 subscribers and upload a certain amount of videos within the last 90 days and just all types of stuff. And now they done chopped everything in half. So it's like, I think that's next. I believe Facebook is probably very simplistic as well. Instagram is a little bit more taskier, and TikTok is the taskiest, if that's a real word. But if you really like love what you're doing, whether you're out here cooking, you know, photography, skits, you know, motivational videos, you know, athletic videos, video games, whatever you choosing to do, if you love what you're doing and you're enjoying the journey and having fun, then it won't seem like much of a daunting task. Now, I got away from like a lot of that because I put a lot of pressure on myself earlier on. The way my mind works is like my biological clock is extra ticking. At least that's how I always feel. Anybody that knows me knows I always talk about that. I feel like that my sense of urgency has always been super duper like high. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I really be wanting to get things done. And I know you have to have patience and discipline, especially when you're doing stuff like this, because it's not an overnight. It could be, but it's not. So it just comes down to having like patience and discipline and remembering to have fun, which I've been getting back to this whole year, this 2023 year. Numbers been through the roof. I really appreciate everybody for their support. Twitter, X, been unbelievable on there. Got like 10, 15 million views this year. And we still in October, end of October. Instagram booming. As y'all been seeing me post my milestones about YouTube. So YouTube has been going crazy this year. Building up. If you know, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share. TikTok. I'm not really doing the grind on TikTok no more. I'm really just having fun on TikTok, just uploading videos, not really doing the marketing thing like I would normally do. But if you want to grow, you definitely have to network and market. collab with other people, collab with other brands, collab with other like artists. Whatever you're doing in your field, collab with other people doing the same thing in your field. Um, Keep away from having that competition mindset. It's enough money for everybody. Trust me, they print trillions of dollars every day. It's enough for everybody. You just gotta know how to go get it. Um, you know, collab with people outside of your field and be creative and stuff like that, and just have fun. It's gonna happen. If you be consistent, at least somewhat consistent. You got to be smart and efficient, because you know everybody has like other things higher on the priority list than content creating. You probably got family, you're married with kids, you got a job, you know what I'm saying, all these other world responsibilities. You might look after somebody. So yeah, we understand like you got to be super efficient, super creative, and giving yourself the best chance to be successful with this, while understanding like you still got other stuff going on. You know what I mean? So, other than that, I hope I covered everything, and we're gonna wrap it up here. So, y'all know we normally, um, I shell off the TikTok, which is TikTok Teddy Blackman. YouTube, which is Teddy's Universe, which has been flashing over me this entire video. X is Teddy underscore Blackman. Instagram is Teddy underscore Blackman. And I don't think I need to really know my Facebook. That's not important because that's a little bit more personal. Other than that, appreciate y'all for tuning into this video. Hope y'all figured out some stuff and found out some little useful information. This like entry level stuff, you know what I'm saying? This YouTube University, it's like entry level. So I guess the more we dig deeper and dive into it, I can be more specific and you know, take it to different levels. Other than that, y'all have a fantastic day.